Blackstone Audio presents Lost Truth by Dawn Cook. For Tim. 1. The half-dozen chicken eggs cradled in her ridiculously long claw-like fingers threatened to slip. Alissa drew them close to her body, knowing she wouldn't be able to catch them before they hit the ground, even from this height. She flicked a glance down. Below, the tallest outcrops of the mountain slipped soundlessly under her, gray in the morning light. The fog was beginning to rise with the sun, making a patchwork with low areas peeking out from under flat-topped white clouds and high crags sharp in the clear air. Damp and clinging, the breeze tugged at her as she flew, and Alissa felt her secondary, nictitating eyelid shut against the wind. It was spring, and she was restless. This was the best she had felt all week, headed west, with the rising sun sending the shadow from her bat-like wings to scare the occasional deer or goat into panicked dashes. This morning, before the stars had vanished, she had flown across the mountains to her mother's abandoned farm in the foothills, with the excuse of gathering eggs from the chickens that remained there. In truth, she was seeing if the snow was gone and all the passes were open. They were, thrilling her to no end. Now perhaps she could convince Useless to let her leave and find her mother. In all his scheming wisdom, her teacher, Useless, or Talotocan as everyone else properly called him, had decided that having been raised in the foothills, Alissa would adhere to foothills traditions concerning marriage. Her mother needed to show favor to one of her suitors before she could wed. But her mother had returned to her desert homeland, leaving only a tear-marked note on the abandoned stove. Alissa knew Useless didn't care one whit about foothills traditions. He was just using the situation to keep Strel and Lodish at arm's length from her, hoping she would lose interest and turn her attentions to a match more suitable to her new master standing. His scheming only made Alissa all the more determined to marry one of them. The question remained, though, as to which one. Slowly on the thin updrafts of the morning, she glided toward the hold. The energy of the rising air currents stained the perfect sky with upwelling shades of a darker blue, visible through her Reiku eyes. To her right, a stark rock face threw off a steady stream of violet swirling heat. Alissa's stomach clenched as she found herself angling toward it. "Do you want to try?"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?